To quit porn, you need to replace everything. When I was porn addicted, I was living the most artificial lifestyle you could imagine. I I played video games every day. I was going and was coming back from school, like watching porn to cope with the stress that I had in school. I was getting bullied for being so unconfident, and I was looking like chopped and shit, and so I didn't really have like an past with relationships. So I was just going from school to my home, playing games, and not really socializing with anyone. I had a friend group, but they weren't like really that important to me because we were just sharing like brain rot jokes and all the shit. So it wasn't really something deep. And yeah, I was watching porn every day for years until I hit a point where I had enough. Like I was waking up at like 10 a.m. on a Sunday, and I wouldn't leave my bed like for hours. I was like laying in till 3 p.m. or something, scrolling on my phone. And it hit me really bad because I had such a bad mental state because of that, because of watching these like artificial scenes, this porn. And yeah, so I searched for help on YouTube. I found like the Red Pill, all these Red Pill YouTubers, all this Red Pill content. I was watching that. But if I'm being honest, it helped me a little bit, all these habits like meditation and the gym, but it didn't really like move the needle for me. So I was still searching until I finally found something that worked for me, and now I'm free for over a year straight with porn. And if you're in the same situation, you want to quit, click the link down below and join my community. I have a full blueprint on how to quit it, so you don't need to search anymore. But yeah, to quit porn, you need to replace everything that you have and everything that you're doing right now to more natural, to a more natural way. I will explain it to you right now because watching porn just is coming down from your bad mental state because you're bored or stressed out. And this is because of the lifestyle, your environment that you're in. It's spiking your cortisol, like your stress hormone. And you constantly are been hitting with this fake dopamine of all these videos, all this short form content, the shitty food that you are eating, the things that you are watching. And your brain gets fried and it needs a higher dopamine, like a higher dopamine to get the same kind of reward. And so, and you know what it does? It watches porn because this spikes your dopamine even more and more and more and more and gets till you just completely feel like stuck, to completely like crash out and feeling more shitty than before. So, the key for that is replacing the the habits that giving you this high dopamine with natural habits that are giving you like that are putting you again at this baseline. And the two three most important ones that you need to replace is your diet and your environment. Your diet right now, you're probably eating like a lot of carbs, a lot of potatoes, and these all the shit that the people are promoting right now are fucking up your hormones, and it gives you brain fog, it gives you depression. And to fix that, you need to eat a more natural diet. You need to eat how our ancestors were eating back then. And what I'm talking about is an all meat diet. if you're eating an all meat diet, you will fix like most of your like all of your mental problems. You will fix your skin, your stomach issues, like your gut health, like your general health, just everything. And when you fix your mental state, quitting porn is becoming more effortless because you're in peace with your mind and your body, and you're more in touch to nature. So do the diet first. The second thing that I'm suggesting you is your environment. Right now, you're probably sitting in your room all day watching like YouTube videos or short form content. To And the environment you need to be in is a more natural environment. You know, when I was starting out, I would first start with my diet. After I dialed it in, I was going out more in nature, like in forests, getting more sunlight. I would start like 10 minutes a day minimum. After that was easy for me to get up. I was doing it for 20, 30 minutes. No, I would suggest you just start 1 minute going outside, staring into the sun, getting sunlight, getting UV light to get that vitamin D. And when you feel more confident, more comfortable, just start getting more outside. This is like the easiest way to fix your hormones. And when you go to a natural environment without using your phone, your dopamine level gets down to a baseline again, and you feel like more in touch with nature and less less stimulances like watching porn to feel that same pleasure again. So yeah, diet and environment. These are two you need to fix your dopamine, to finally quit porn. Yeah, when I started living like this, it took me like 2 to 3 months till I got free from porn. And now I'm free, like for, how was that, over a year straight. But if you're confused about that, click the link down below. And again, join my community. I have everything in detail. I explain everything that you need to know to quit your addiction. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.